Hello and welcome to Ready Set Indie Games. I'm Ready Set and I hope you all are having a fantastic morning this morning. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set and on my channel I predominantly cover indie games, so 98% of the time you will see indie games on my channel, much like the one you see here. And I typically stream Monday through Saturday, usually at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but the schedule is subject to change. I'm putting 11 p.m. because there may be something that's coming up, so that I may have to go back to night streams, but right now we're still doing our 2 morning and 4 evening streams. So Mondays and Wednesdays. And thank you for that lurk, Odin. I appreciate it. So Monday and Wednesday, I tend to stream at 10 a.m. EST, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I do 11 p.m. EST. So it just kind of depends. Like I said, there's things going on my end that I may end up just doing strictly nighttime streams, but that's what the schedule is currently. But today we are doing our 4th day of Steam Next Fest coverage. And yes, I know you may be saying, but wait, Ready Set, you did day 1 and 2. What happened to day 3? Well, day 3 is actually available on my YouTube channel. So I did do day 3, but I only did it as a video because I do not stream on Sundays. So you can check out that footage on my YouTube channel. But for today, we have 4 demos that we're going to be taking a look at. The first one is going to be Firegirl Hack and Splash Rescue Demo. Then we're going to take a look at Teabat demo, or Teabat's demo. Then we have Itorah's demo. And then last but not least, one of the games I have been following on Twitter like religiously and that is Monochrome RPG Episode 1, the Maniacal Morning demo. So those are our 4 demos for today. Of course, we're going to be doing 2 more days of Steam Next Fest coverage. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will start our actual Halloween game coverage. And we're going to be starting off with Costume Quest 2. So that means Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will be playing Costume Quest 2. There won't be a free-to-play Friday this week, obviously, because I did Steam Next Fest, and all of these demos were free-to-play. So that is what's going to be on the card for this week. But enough of the talk. You all have come to see the indie games. So let us go ahead and start with our first game, and that is going to be, again, Firegirl Hack and Splash Rescue Demo. So let's go ahead and start this up. Actually, before I start it, I'm actually going to mute my mic and grab a bottle of water so that I can hydrate during stream. So give me a second and then we will get started. Alrighty. This music is awesome in this too. Just trying to make sure it's gonna capture. Because this one captures through window and I don't think I set it up over here for window capture, so. There we go. And so our first game for Steam Next Fest is as I now notice that there is no sound. But our first game is going to be Firegirl Hack and Splash Rescue Demo. As I now need to turn on the music, because I forgot I recorded this I recorded yesterday, so definitely not the way. And so Firegirl is going to be available on, I believe it's PC, through Steam. Of course, if you end up liking what you see of the game, if you use !GOTW, that's going to give you the link for the games of the week, and that will give you a list of all of the games that I am playing this week. Their platforms, prices, if there are prices, of course. There are no prices for the demos. And the links to get to the platform of your choice. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to get started with Firegirl. But before I do that, I do want to take the time to mention that the following live stream footage of Firegirl is a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this now. And we're going to start a new game. And I really got into this for a bit. Hey, Ricky. I see you have taken up in your father's footsteps. Welcome to the firehouse. Funding ain't what it used to be, so there's going to be a lot of on-the-job training. Of course, the firehouse is on fire. They don't call it the firehouse for nothing. Love it. Anyway, there's a survivor stuck on the last floor, a plumber who was fixing our kitchen. Here's your first mission, Ricky. Go rescue that plumber. I'll be with you on the radio at all times. On it. And some of this I have already played through, so I love the fires in this. I may need to adjust the audio. If I do, just let me know and I can adjust. Nice. You lose pressure if you run out of water. But it's fine, because if you drop down here, it gives you more water. Never shoot while jumping. Fly it off. Okay, well that played me. That's exactly what we want to do. There we go. Holy hoses. Because everyone knows you go to the bottom. Look around if the path seems blocked. Okay. The path is blocked. I mean, how do I get up here, though? Because I thought maybe... that we would use that to, like, fly out there, but... little lost, so... come on now. Okay. Maybe we... like... putting your life on the line to save lives. That's what being a firefighter is all about. Okay.
Water refill!
Oh boy. Come on now. Looks like we get right there. No? Like, what is going on? I can't get her to, like... This is weird, because now I've run out of water. Yeah, now I've completely run out of water, though. Yeah, okay. And welcome, Gogo. How have you been? So you're saying, you're right. See, this is why I need people like Gogo and me kids.
Water refill!
I hope you've been doing well, Gogo. Yeah, we rescued. Good job. Now get out of there. We'll take it from here. Okay. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Okay, maybe it wasn't a simulation. I'll try to be more careful in the future. Yeah, this is actually a cool looking guy. Anyway, your father would be proud of you. You get some rest now. The guys will take it over from here. Welcome back, rookie. That plumber you rescued? Came back. She might be able to help us out. Okay. Maria, former self-employed plumber, lost her business in a recent fire. Let me take a look at your recruits. The new recruit will be ready after your next mission. We got a new fire monster attack. Get to the fire truck. Ready to go on the mission? Yes! We're gonna go on the mission. We got a burning building on our hands. Reports are someone is still trapped in it. I actually really kind of like this, though. It's not like your typical hack and slash type game, but it's still a lot of fun. Okay. You're getting close to a survivor. Keep an eye out. Ooh, was not paying attention to that.
Extra time!
Ready to leave the building? I don't feel like that's it. I mean, it told me. That is true. Oh, they missed out on a good thing. They could live it at 420. Ladies and gentlemen, we're living through dark times. As some of you might know, I'm no stranger to hardship. As a veteran of the fire brigade, we faced an epidemic of fires 10 years ago that claimed the life of my partner. Aw, man. That's sad. And now his daughter has come of age and is ready to answer the same call. If these brave firefighters step up, you can bet your bottom dollar the administration will have their backs. What about the funding cuts to the fire brigade, Mayor? It's always that one person. The Homeowners Association has been complaining about corrupt fire code inspectors. Any comment? Oh, gentlemen, this fire girl is a hero. Bringing up the issue of money at a moment like this is beyond poor taste. It's downright vulgar. Exactly. And so on behalf of the city, I'd like to bestow this award. Hey, that's sharp. Nice and shiny. Alrighty, let's see. I guess that might be the end of the demo. I'm not seeing anything else. Although there's things over there. We got a new fire monster attack. Get to the fire truck. Okay. Ready to go on a mission? Yes. See if it's the same mission or different mission. It might be the same mission. If it is, then we'll go ahead and get ready to call this demo. Definitely, I'm gonna add this to my wish list because I'm trying to get into the. Yeah, it looks like it's the same fire. Yeah, it looked like it was just the same. Looked like it was just the same mission, but we already rescued the person from that mission. Oh, somebody died. Who's the casualty? Because I didn't see anybody. It claimed somebody died that time. I'm like, wait, but I didn't see anyone. Or maybe I goofed it. Alright, but it looks like it just plays the same building over and over. So we'll go ahead and call that demo there. And again, that is Firegirl. Of course, if you like what you saw of Firegirl, you can use !GOTW or simply click on the link there and that will take you to the Steam page for Firegirl Hack and Splash Rescue. And like I said, overall I really like the game. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Firegirl because it was a really interesting game. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the game when it does release. So like I said, controls were very good. Like I didn't have any issues with the controls or anything, and love the music. And again, the graphics were really beautiful as well. And again, just a reminder that the following live stream footage of Firegirl was a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. And of course, as always, if you like what you saw of Firegirl, please go ahead and wishlist the game. I cannot stress it enough how much wishlisting the game does actually help the game. It can help it end up in other people's recommendations once the game releases with enough wishlist purchases and reviews. It can end up in the new and noteworthy section of Steam, as well as the front page if it gets enough sales and it gets enough buzz. So, when in doubt, please go ahead and wishlist it out. Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and get ready to move into our next game here. And that is going to be Teabat, which was another game that I was looking forward to playing. Because it really has that old school vibe. And honestly, I played a little bit of these games, obviously, off stream, because that's how I do my going live posts. I play about 2 minutes or so of the game, because I do plan on putting all of my Steam Next Fest games into a Steam Next Fest recap video. So you'll be able to see all the games that I did cover for Steam Next Fest. And, you know, I was playing a little bit of Teabat, and I was like, wow, this would be great on the Evercade. So if Evercade ever comes out with another indie game collections cart, I would love to see Teabat on it. You know, just gonna put that out there. And hello, hun. Welcome to the stream. Hope you ended up sleeping well. We are into our second demo. We just finished playing Firegirl Hack and Splash, and we are moving into our second demo of today's stream, which is Teabat. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, get ready to jump right on into Teabat. Because like I said, I rather enjoyed playing a little bit of this off stream, and so I'm looking forward to playing more of it. As my throat tries to close up on me, so I will probably need to drink some water here in a sec. But let's go ahead, start up Teabat. And I'm gonna drink some water, and then we're gonna switch over. Also, I may need to. Oh, okay, yeah, this has photosensitivity. Grab that. Hopefully, the sounds are okay. But let's go ahead and start it. And so, our next demo on the card is Teabat, and it is going to be releasing next year in February of 2022. Again, this is a free-to-play demo, so before we go any further, let me drop a couple of things. Like, the following live stream footage of Teabat is a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. In addition to that, I'd also like to take the time to point out that the following game, Teabat, uses flashing lights and or images that can be an issue for those who have photosensitivity issues, even if you've never had them before. Viewer's discretion is advised. With that being said, let's get into Teabat, because this one looks really good. And like I was saying, once upon a time, that's not what I was saying. There was a thriving kingdom deep in the valley. It's always a kingdom in the valley. With a strong culture built upon a love for tea. Based on characters and concepts by Shannon Hill. The kingdom was as beautiful as it was lively. But for some, that would never be enough. Art and design. Beyond the valley lie a magical forest with lakes and rivers of tea. Music and sound. But no one dared enter, as the forest was defended by a vicious creature. Directed by Brendan. I'm not even gonna butcher their last name because that would be rude. Teabat, episode 1. Because I hate when people ruin my name, so I would not do that to anyone else. Oh, we have an actual ability too. That's cool. So, as I was saying before I started actually playing the demo, I was saying how cool this would be if this was like on Evercade. So, you know, if Evercade ever comes out with another like indie game collection cart, which I actually did end up finally getting, but if they actually come out with another Evercade indie collection cart, I would love if they actually, like, legit would add this game to the cart. Like, I think that would be, this would be a cool addition to the cart. So definitely the devs should look into possibly, like, maybe reaching out to Evercade to see if they're, you know, like I said, if they're doing another indie game collection, see if that they can get their game onto the cart, because that would be cool. Especially with the Evercade Versus coming out next month. That would be fantastic. Like, legit. I think I'm only missing 2 carts from my collection as of right now. Alright. I appreciate you stopping in. Go, be careful out there as well while you fixing the tire. But thank you for stopping in, and it was nice to see you. I hope you, you know, continue to do well. Oh, kind of like that teapot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if there's an actual, like, ending to this. Wait, didn't that look like a door you could go in? I wonder, can we go in there? We can. I'm like, didn't that look like a door you could go in? And it was. Or maybe that's a time limit on how long you get to play the demo. I didn't think of it that way. Definitely, you could tell that the developers of this have a love for retro old school games as well. But this is a very gorgeous game. Oh, I actually took damage that time. Luckily, there's a heart there, though. Looks like that's a bad guy. Rufus. No! Got him! I was like, I didn't know if he got me or if I got him, but apparently we got him! Okay. Yeah, so I guess that is the demo for Teabat there. But that was a lot of fun, and I'm kind of sad that it ended that fast. But yeah, so that was the demo for Teabat. It was a short demo, but I can honestly say that it was a good demo. You know, it gave you just enough to want more of the game, and I definitely want more. Like I said, I would, if I was the development team for Teabat, I would definitely reach out to Evercade. You know, this is totally not me, you know, hinting that Evercade should definitely come out with another indie game collection. You know, I might be biased, but if they decide to come out, I mean, technically it was Indie Game Collection Volume 1. But if they are going to come out with a volume 2, I would recommend once Teabat like releases, if the development team for Teabat reached out to Evercade to see if they could get Teabat added to, like, if they decide to do another indie game collection cart, or even just working with Evercade to get, because Evercade does have a particular card that only has like 2 games on it. So it would just be cool to see this being played on Evercade, because it definitely fits what the Evercade is trying to do as far as like retro type games and things like that. And I've seen a lot of retro indie companies that do retro based games end up on Evercade, or they kind of partner with Evercade. So I would definitely reach out to them, because I think this would be a great game for the fans of the Evercade to play as well, because it fits the aesthetic of the console in the long run. But other than that, I really enjoyed the demo of it. Like I said, I wish it was a little more, but sometimes less is more, and in the case, less is more. But if you like what you saw of Teabat, definitely go ahead and click on the link here, and that's going to take you to the Steam page for Teabat. Now, as I always tell you, please go ahead and wishlist the game if you like what you saw, or if you play it and you enjoy it. Please wishlist the game. Again, I cannot, stress how much wishlisting a game does help the developers. It helps them end up in people's recommendations. Once the game released with enough wish lists, reviews, and sales, they can end up in the new and noteworthy section on Steam, and sometimes even on the front page of Steam. So when in doubt, please, please, please go ahead and wishlist it out. Yeah, so I did not expect for that demo to be that short. So we're really kind of pushing through these demos here, which I guess isn't a bad thing. So we're gonna go ahead and probably jump right at, because it's only like 10:39ish, and I don't think I have any other demos but these next 2. So we're gonna go ahead, and I guess we'll just jump right on into our next demo. Because I'm hoping that maybe these next two demos are going to be a little bit longer than the first 2 demos we played, because the first 2 were kind of really short. But our next demo is going to be, I want to say it's Itorah is how it's pronounced. I'm not 100% sure, but this was another one of the games that I had been following on Twitter for a while, so I was excited to see that it actually had a demo for Steam Next Fest. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch over to our next demo, which is Itorah, and we're going to play that next. And show this one off. And while we're waiting for that to update, which it already did, that was fast. Again, just a reminder that for the next 2 days, we're going to be doing Steam Next Fest day 5 and 6. We're going to stop Steam Next Fest coverage on Wednesday, because technically I stream late at night on Thursday. And if I'm going to be streaming late at night, there's no chance for me to actually or the demos that I would be trying to cover for Steam Next Fest could possibly disappear by the 7th. So we will stop our coverage for Wednesday. And then again on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will begin our playthrough of Costume Quest 2. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to switch over to our Halloween games that we would be playing for the month. But again, we have for tomorrow, we're going to have 4 more Steam Fest next game, and that's going to be Dawn Grown and new card Astro Ascent and Die After Sunset. And then on Wednesday, we got Gustava, Witches of the Arcana, Nedge, Peel Pals, and Blackberry the Witch will be our final Steam Next Fest coverage game. I figured I would make Wednesday kind of a chill day and play some of the more chill games. And I know some of you, again, are wondering, like, but this is day 4. Well, I didn't mention at the beginning of the stream that day 3's footage is actually uploaded to YouTube because I do not stream on Sundays. I ended up doing a video for day 3. So there are 4 additional games that have not been live streamed that is only available on YouTube. Of course, once Steam Next Fest is completely done, I will have all of the full videos for Steam Next Fest uploaded to my website. Currently, you can watch the highlights of the games, but if you're looking for full coverage of the entire streams or videos, that will be uploaded by Wednesday. So there is that. So let's go ahead now and jump into our next game of coverage, which is Itorah, because that should have been enough time to let it switch over. So and this one takes a second to kind of load up, but it was important to get that because we're going to be starting a little later in the game here. That's how they built their demo, so you can get into the gameplay. But our next game on the card is Itorah. And this one is going to be available on PC. Now, this is supposed to release in 2021, so there's still 3 months left. Well, or 2, depends on how you look at it. There's still some time in 2021 for this to actually come out. But this is one of those games that I was following on Twitter. And so I wanted to kind of show it off because it is like a limited time demo. Originally, I had this set up for Wednesday, but because it's a limited time demo, sometimes with Steam Next Fest, some developers may pull their demos early than the 7th. So some of them might pull them like Wednesday evening because, time zones, So I wanted to get this covered just in the case it got pulled. So that's why it's being played today. But of course, if you end up liking what you see of Itorah, you can always use !GOTW or simply click the link there. And of course, before we go into our gameplay footage, I would like to take the time to remind you that the following live stream footage of Itorah is a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into Itorah. We're going to start a new game so you guys can see it from the beginning because I had to skip a lot of stuff when I was doing the clip for it. So, yes. So we're going to experience this kind of together for the first time. So, you are telling me there is a connection. Also, as I didn't get a chance to mention, today's discussion question is, what is the best Halloween candy? Feel free to answer that in the chat if you so choose to. For me, best Halloween candy, I'm gonna have to go with Hershey's. No, Mr. Goodbar. I love Mr. Goodbars. I really do. I love Mr. Goodbar. So, that's my favorite Halloween candy. Also, I love candy corn. Fight me. So you're telling me there is a connection. Apparently, It was the plague itself that assaulted us after all. Hey, friends. I just finished a retelling of our grand adventure.
Tonnin.
Do you think she mentioned the utter destruction of the ruins?
Paga.
Oh!
Bajil.
Did you blow anything up?
Nayeta?
Not really. The plague creature tore the place apart and squished itself.
Nayeta?
I just gave it a little nudge. Like, oh my goodness. That's a relief. She totally blew it up. But the plague creeps closer still. Undoubtedly, you've seen it. I feared that the plague spread out from the world tree. If this is true, then the entire forest is an unfathomable danger.
Nyachele.
And you want this scientific genius
Ka.
and this terrific warrior
Ha.
to head there and investigate.
Paga.
Obviously not. I should head there myself. He reminds me of myself. That's how I feel a lot of time. For an audience with the guardian of the world tree. But I have to take care of the village first and foremost. What's the issue then? We'll get your crazy sister there, no problem. I like the Warhammer's mustache. Can we just point out how that mustache is very epic? Like, it has a mustache. It's awesome. Ahu seems to trust you. I have no choice but to accept your offer.
Ajay.
Seek out Delilah, the guardian of the world tree. She tends to the realm surrounding it, the green abyss. Okay. A being like her surely knows how to handle the plague.
Lob.
Oh, brother.
Nayeta.
You know you can count on us. And sister, please. For Nahukon's sake. No more bombs.
Bajil.
You are about to tread sacred ground.
Nyachele.
My conscience is clear. He's like, no, it's not. It's like, oh my goodness. I'm assuming this is the ruins. Let's see. Okay, what's this? Welcome to Nani and Tata's Feathersmith business, travelers. Fetch us some pale feathers and shards, will you? We'll clobber them into your headgear as a charm for good health and stamina. Okay. So it's a shop. Okay, just wanted to see. Let us go. Quick save. Like it. So, starting off, because this is just a demo. Hey, girl. Where you running with that axe in your hand? Graphically, this is beautiful. I'm gonna point that out. It's a really beautiful game. To Delilah, isn't she like in every tree? And the controls move very, very fluidly. So that's another plus. Like, sometimes with demos, the controls can be clunky, but this works very well. And again, like I said, it's a demo. And So, with it being a demo, you know, because I'm like, it would be so cool, like, for abilities if, you know, she gets the ability to kind of like throw the war, I mean, because it's a warhammer, you know, so it'd be cool to be able to throw it. I'm happy Oha isn't traveling alone anymore. She likes to shake things up in a literal sense. Or maybe it's Ahu. Okay, so nothing that way. I'm gonna go and check and see what's over here. There we go. Nice. Oh, okay. Because I want to say, I think this is supposed to be kind of like a Metroidvania, if I'm not mistaken. But again, if you are liking what you see of the game, you can always use !GOTW or click on the link here, and it will get you to the Steam page for this. I'm tired of that thing jumping. Oh, come on. Would love, like I said, abilities, I would love to see, like, the ability to kind of, like, throw the hammer and have it come back. Because it just, I don't know, to me, kind of makes sense. And I'm like, okay, well, then again, no, not really, because it's a two-handed weapon. Yeah, the shard, it looks like. Okay, let's see. Can't get up there. So we are absorbing this. Haha! There we go. There's my double jump. I was just saying that. I was like, I wish she had a... Then I was like, wait a minute. If this is kind of like a Metroidvania, maybe it's one of those, like, you know, you'll get it, but you have to find it type things. Nice. Kind of want to see what's over there. Or maybe not. Okay. This is why we learned how to wall jump. Which the wall jump in this was really nice too. Because there have been some games where the wall jump was not, like...
Ayo.
Okay, the green abyss is where we want to go, so... Nice. What's down here? I like it. Something was like, yeah. Okay, so I accidentally killed myself. Okay, I see you, dirty dog. Do we have any healing? Because I know I can heal. There we go. Yeah, because I accidentally dropped down. But it's a very gorgeous game. Okay, so let me grab onto this. And then, as I said before, don't forget that this is not like the beginning of the game. The developers actually did a very smart thing by letting you play a little bit into the game, but it's not a part that's like too challenging to where you won't be able to really appreciate the game. Because I've seen demos in the past done like that, where the team has decided to go with a little bit of the gameplay, but it's at a really difficult part of the game. So I feel like this demo does what it's supposed to do and showing you what the game is going to be about. You know, it allows for you to get some gameplay in so you can get comfortable with the controls of the game and things like that, which is a really, it's a really big thing. Because when you do demos, doing the demo correctly can go a long way as well. Okay, I kind of want to kill this assault principal now. I don't know, I just feel like there should be a, I felt like it should have been like a secret up there. Nice. Here's a chest. We got some type of a feather. Oh, that's for the headgear. I forgot. When we went to the shop, it did tell us to collect feathers and shards for headgear. I'm assuming that's still the great... Yep, the Great Abyss. Okay, we're just gonna let that guy hop away. Okay, so it looks like we made it to our area. Hopefully healing. Haha, it is. I was gonna say, like good old same point fashion, we get, you know, a healing and it heals us back up, and it looks like it did, so that's cool. This game is really gorgeous. This is gonna be a really good game when it comes out. And again, this is supposed to be coming out sometime this year. Come on. Crud. So, and there's 3 months left, so. I'm glad we didn't drop on those. That would have been horrid. Let's see what's up here. I just want to make sure I'm like not missing like a chest or something. Okay, so no, just another way to get down here. Okay. Why would you do that? Silly girl. Okay. Gotta stop that from spawning more of these. Really? I want to make sure there's nothing. What's this? Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, so. Kinda have to let. I had no choice. Needed to see. I wanted to see what was over here. We know we can kill those. It's a chest. As you can see, my times of playing Final Fantasy has taught me well, as well as Metroidvanias. You want to check every nook and cranny. We're gonna have to heal here in a second. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to heal. Dang it. But it's definitely a very gorgeous game, and I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad that the demo for this popped up during the Steam Next Fest. Like, I keep wanting to be able to throw the hammer, so I don't know, like, that would be, it would be a cool ability, but you know, if you have to think about it and with two-handed access. I mean, well, technically she's running with it in one hand, so maybe she could actually, like, throw it. There we go with this guy again. Why are you like this, creature? I am in need of a fire. Maybe we'll come up across one here. Yes! I was just saying it. I was like, I kind of need a campfire so I can heal. Also, let me go back and look at this real quick. Because I want to see, like... Because I see there's, like, you know, B and A. And again, this is, you know... If this is kind of like a Metroidvania, which it looks like it could be. I wonder if they're going to add the ability to, like, teleport between fires. Or some type of teleportation. Because I think this is a Metroidvania. Glad wasn't nothing important down there. Or, well, not important, but nothing deadly is what I meant to say. Isn't this just the way we came down, I thought? I think that's the way we came down. Oh wait, it says heal. Why did it just make me heal? Oh, okay. These are all plague. Wow, these are a lot stronger. Hopefully another fire, because, yeah, kind of just played me. I'm hoping we'll land across another fire. Fire. Might be beneficial to stop jumping around. Continue for my last checkpoint or save spot, I think. It's gonna make me go through all of that. But it's okay. We know that I think I need to go this way. So we can kind of skip all of that. We're not going to heal. That kind of tricked us. You know I don't like those peanut butter taffy. That's why you brought that up. You know. That's exactly why you said peanut butter taffy. You want to be starting something. There. Okay. Yeah. For me, I said, like, either Mr. Goodbars or, like, the little, you know, I've always been a fan of Mr. Goodbars. Like, I love Mr. Goodbar. Like, I like Reese's, but only to a certain extent. Or, like, Paydays or Babe Ruths. Oh, man, now I want some Paydays. Alright, we're gonna see if we can hopefully get to another fire. Takes 5 hits to kill that, okay. Okay, so it does take 5 hits. Their stronger forms takes 10. Okay. On those. Okay. Perhaps we're gonna get a new ability. Well, here's what I wanted, which was a save point. Cradle of the World Tree. Okay. Hey!
Itorah!
The structure must be Delilah's sanctum. Still looks the part of the forest to me. Let us take the lead. Let's see. See where we're at. Okay, so here's another point in which we can save. It looks like either we are going to be able to save or this is going to cut the demo. One of the two. It's a very gorgeous game. Hello, Maxie. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Cradle of the World Tree. We're in a quick save, right? And I think we should stop it there. Only because I don't want to give away the entire demo, because I do want you all to be able to go and play it. The first two, I didn't have any control over that. But this one I have control over a bit. So we're going to stop the gameplay there. And we're going to take it back to the title page here. And again, that is Itorah. And this is supposed to be coming out this year, supposedly. And I say that because there are 2.5 months left to Because it's not really 3 because we're in October, so 2 2 3/4. I don't know how we would say that, but there's still some time. We'll put it that way. There's still some time for this to come out. But this is going to be available on PC through Steam. Of course, if you do like what you see of the game, again, you can always hit !GOTW or simply click that link there, and that is going to take you to the Steam page. Now, what I want you to do, if you enjoyed the game, is I would like for you to go and wishlist this game, because wishlisting the game does help out the developers a lot. It allows for their game to end up in other people's recommendations. Now, once the game released with enough wishlist recommendations or enough wishlist sales and reviews, it can have the game end up in the new and noteworthy section on Steam. And if it gets even more or it creates enough buzz, the game can actually end up on the front page of Steam. So it does help out the developers a lot. So when in doubt, please go ahead and wishlist it out. Alrighty. Checking the time here, and I'm not really in the mood to take a break, so I think we're just gonna go ahead, move into our last game, our last demo, which is going to be Monochrome. That's going to be our last demo, which is a game that, and I saved it for last because I've absolutely been dying to play this game and was really excited when I saw that they had a Steam Next Fest demo. So I was like, okay, yeah, we have to move some things around, because originally this too was actually on for, I think, Wednesday, and I was like, no, we're playing it today. So we're going to be playing that, and then that's going to take us out of our stream. We'll be done with stream probably by noon. But I think that's what's going to happen. Like I said, because I'm waiting for the category to update. As I was saying before, in regards to streams next week, depending on what's happening, I may have to go back to strictly night streams. But right now, currently, the stream schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays are 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are 11 p.m. EST. Of course, as I stated before, tomorrow and Wednesday, we will be doing more Steam Next Fest. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because I played a lot of free-to-play games or free-to-play demos this week, we are going to be starting our playthrough of Costume Quest 2 for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's what's going to be on the card for the end of the week. But it looks like the category has updated. So let's go ahead and jump right on into our last demo, and that is going to be Monochrome RPG Episode 1, the Maniacal Morning demo. That is a mouthful. But let's start it, shall we? Let's get this party started. Let's do this. And so our last demo is Monochrome RPG's demo. And as I stated before, I saved this one for last because I have been dying. Ever since I've seen this on Twitter, I have been like legitimately like following this game religiously. Like, that's how much I'm excited for this game, because it has the old cartoon style feel to it, and I really like those types of games. And so I have legitimately, like, really been keeping up with the development of this game. And so I was really excited to find out that they had a Steam Next Fest demo. Like, I was going through picking out what games I was going to cover, and this popped up, and I was like, holy cow, need to cover this. Originally, like I said, this was supposed to be done for Wednesday, but I moved it to today because that's how much I really wanted to play this. So again, this is going to be on PC and Mac OS, and this is supposed to be coming out in February. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's February 1st, 2022 is what it says on Steam. And so that's when it's going to be releasing. So before we get into playing the demo for this, I do want to take the time to, of course, remind you that the following live stream footage of Monochrome RPG is a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. Now, with that being said, let's get started. Now, actually, before we get into the game, I'm going to check the options, because I noticed that the controller did not work. So I don't know if controller support's going to come later on, but right now this is keyboard support. So keep that in mind when you do play this. You will have to play
grayscale dimension named Monochrome, through the lush and abundant fields of Greyshade Valley, past the many modern, winding streets of the quaint, charming, friendly, and all-around pleasant, tune-filled village known as Talent Town, down the raging torrents of Monochrome's main mode of transportation and trade, the fickle Vintage River, sits the city of entertainment, vaudeville, where performance is a necessary life skill known by all. Tunes make or break careers in various entertainment districts. Skilled troops might make it to a grand theater, but most will take whatever stage they can, even by force. Factions work behind the scenes to tilt audiences in their favorite performers' favor using illegal giggle gas and jitter juice. Even without these supplements, these illicit venues are hotspots for gathering and watching performances. As such, vaudeville has made a name for itself as an amazing destination full of comedy and tragedy alike. Automiss Blotz, an otherwise average toon citizen, suffers from a crippling case of stage fright, making them the target of constant bullying. So they left. Otto joined on with Captain Smokestack's crew, and in exchange, Captain Smokestack ferried them away from their problems in the big city to a much smaller and easier to manage Talent Town. Otto found what shelter they could in a manor at the edge of Greyshade Valley, with rude furniture and a roommate who never stops partying. They made the situation work for them, until many years later. A change in leadership leaves vaudeville in major upheaval. Mayor Lestat says, "Out with the old, in with the new." Meanwhile, rumors of being watched blink across Greyshade Valley. Possessions spring up in vaudeville, turning supernatural acts into scapegoats. To top it all off, slime and sludge pollute the Vintage River, halting all transportation. But first, will Otto be able to make it to work on time?
So, I'm gonna let you know now, one of the reasons I really like this game, it has a lot of puns. I love puns. This is why I love this game. It starts off with a pun. How can you not like puns? They're awesome. But Otto's been, "Holy shit, kid. Can't you see I'm trying to sleep?" Oh yeah, this is a puneristic game. There's nothing but puns in this game. It's a lot of puns. This game thrives on puns, and I love it. Like, sorry, Ben. Wait, did you go to sleep reading the paper again? You know how that stresses you out. And then you always manage to wake me up. Why can't you be more like a quilt and keep it down? I know, there's just been a lot going on in the news lately. There always is. Meanwhile, you're just standing there staring at the wall when you're supposed to get up for work forever ago. Who's going to cover for you? What? Nightstand, you were supposed to wake me up. Nightstand's sleeping, that's awesome. Oh, lay off her. Nightstand's been complaining about her hearing. I think it's Gackel's music. Coming up through the floorboards all the time, making her ears ring. It's all kind of alarming if you ask me. Hurry along now, kid, while you still have the time to get breakfast. Oh, good call. Thanks, Bit. Bit went back to sleep. Just gotta love my furniture. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for interrupting your morning here in our lovely town of Vaudeville with an upsetting uproar. Sludge has soiled our typical sparkling vintage river, ceasing all shipping between Vaudeville and outlying towns. Speaking of transport, this next track is sponsored by Wazda Movers. If you need to move, give Wazda a try. Huh? That was barely a song. Alright, let's brush my teeth and get some breakfast. I wish Gackel would control his guests better so I didn't have to lock the door at night. Where did I put the key? Otto puts one yum fruit in their pocket. And I like, too, that we're starting to see a lot of non-binary character games. Because there's this one, and then ironically on the 5th, there's Rainbow Billy that's coming out, and they're non-binary, too. Hey, have you seen my door key anywhere? Yeah, you gave it to me for safekeeping, remember? Oh, right, thanks. Now we're gonna go brush our teeth at the sink. At the sink. Brush, brush, brush. Alright, next on the agenda is breakfast. Then I have to get to work. I better write this down in my journal. Journal. So J for opening and closing journal. Talk to the icebox. See, I am not the only one that calls the refrigerator an icebox, okay? And people are like, what do you mean? I'm like, the icebox. What do you mean? The refrigerator. See, I am not the only one that calls the refrigerator an icebox, okay? And then if you hit J, that brings up the journal, so. I love that they use the old school terms, too. But then again, I think this is supposed to be based off the, 1930s or so. Now, don't quote me on that, but I think it's supposed to be. Oh, Otto puts one eye candy in there. Eye candy. That's awesome. Let's see what's in here. Can we, puts one yum fruit in their pockets. I legit love that they say talk to the icebox. Oi! What do you think you're doing in this here kitchen? What? This is my kitchen. What are you doing? You're kitschy. You can't fool me, pal. This is the Gackel's place. But hey, I'll tell you what. These here snacks are going to his shindig in the basement. Come on down and join us. I have to get to work. Hey, fair enough. But don't you worry about that. Not for nothing. The party'll still be kicking when you get back. Mumbling to themselves. Knowing Gackel, I believe it. Oi, what's that? Sorry, gotta make back with this grill, you know. The guests are waiting and all that. Plus, those buzzers down there seem impatient. Hey, while you're down there, do you think you can do me a little favor and ask it? Sorry, pal. Gotta make it back with the grub, you know. The show must go on and all. The buzzers are getting impatient, and I do not want to be the reason why. I don't think the show must go on really applied there. I heard that little beef there, and I gotta say, oh no, you can't keep putting this Gecko business on ice. I love all the puns. The longer you let it stew, the worse the... yes. But, hang on, I'm trying to think of more food puns. Can I just get my breakfast, please? I'm late enough as it is. Aw, you're always giving me the cold shoulder. Yes. I love Icebox. I'm with Icebox. Ah, why are you yelling? You forgot to turn the volume down last night. Thank you there. Anyway, I agree with Icebox. You have to start using your words or things never change for you. I know, it's just nothing. No one wants to hurt people's feelings, but it's better to talk things out before they become real problems. That's how you screen the real friends for people who would use your shy nature. Television is speaking straight truth. I know you're right, but well, it's a moot point anyway. I have to get to work. Oh, perfect. So you have to talk to him anyway. What? You ever heard of a lock-in party? Well, guess who got all the keys outside? Oh, What's wrong now, Lamp? There's buzzers and spinners everywhere. I like that actually kind of concept art there. Oh, please, they're getting underneath my shade. You're gonna have to take care of them. At this rate, they'll eat everything in the house. What are you waiting for? Better be careful. Those buzzers look pretty agitated. Let's try calming them down by telling them one of your jokes. Otto, is this your first bout? Yes, it is. Let's start this bout with an ability, okay? Let's charm the bug with Strum, okay? Let's go back to your abilities. Okay, wait. It's guarded and lower now. You can lower his guard all the way to finish his bout, okay? What did I give to the toilet? A pretty crappy gift. Sorry. Alas, this is only a tutorial. Good luck next time. Oh man, that was funny. I'm sorry. I love little things like this. That was kind of funny though. You have to admit that was funny. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna do the same thing. Did the joke not work? Oh no, did it freeze? I think it froze. Oh no! I think it froze. But it's okay, because it is a demo. Alright, let's see. I think it froze. So, we're gonna exit out. We're gonna come back and see if we can start it back up. And see if we run into the same bug. But this is a good thing, because when it's a demo, the one thing I like about playing demos is it allows for the developer to see what's going on with the game, because perhaps maybe the developer, we can skip all of this stuff coming up.
In a grayscale,
we can skip all of this, and we already know we need to kind of this isn't my fault, don't worry about it, nothing to be done. So we're gonna try to go through it again and see what happens. because again, we hit a bug, and well, which is funny because we literally tried to hit that bug with our joke. And it did not work out, so that was kind of it was a pun in itself. We hit the bug, literally. But we'll give it another go and see what happens. If it does it again, it's fine, because at least now with the footage, the developer can now see that there was kind of a bug there. So, oh, I didn't even see this. Yum fruit. Pick up that. So, to me, I never get upset when I'm playing a demo and there's bugs. Even if it's like an early access game. You know, if there's bugs in early access or demos, I'm okay with it. Even if the game releases, I'm okay with it, but it shouldn't be like a ton of bugs. We already know all of this, so we're going to speed pass through this. But this, again, we are playing a demo of this, so... And maybe we won't go for that particular fly first. Maybe we'll go for a different one to see if we run into the same issue. Oh no, technically I guess I'll do another one to see if it pushes it through. And then we'll go back to that one to see if it kind of like re-triggers the same bug is what we'll do. Okay, so now the TV's talking to us. I wish there was a way that you could skip this. You know, if you've kind of already been through it, but right now there's no way to skip it, so. I do like this concept art, though. You can tell that it's supposed to be concept art. So that's cool. Okay, so now we're gonna go through this. We're gonna skip it, yes. So we won't go to that particular fly or buzzard. We'll go to this one and see what happens. What did I give to the... I think it wants us to kind of... Okay, so use a different joke. What's the deal with vacuum cleaners? All mine does is collect dust. Oh, that was not a good joke, Otto. What's the deal with ignorance? I guess we didn't have enough time. Joke. Oh, enemies. How many frogs does it take to screw in a light bulb? I totally don't know. I totally don't know. That's cute. All right, we did it. Okay, so we were able to complete that one, which was interesting. That one we were able to complete. Seems like we lost music. That's fine. Inventory. Okay, maybe abilities. Joke. What's the deal with Velcro? It's a ripoff. That was cute. Do that again. Not effective, right? All enemies. Crap, I spilled the beans. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it all day. That one wasn't really good. Okay. Do we, like, not have... Okay. Like, we need health. All enemies. I spilled the milk. Don't worry, I won't cry about it. That was cute. Well, that's not the joke I wanted to hear, though. How many cows does it take to screw on a light bulb? A million. Oh, that wasn't that good, Otto. Oh no. Joke. What's the deal with ignorance? I don't know and never bothered to look it up. I need to eat this again, because we're dying. Okay. What did I give to the my lovely date? Some berries to keep it accompanied in the fruit bowl. Oh, I get it. I was a little late on that one. I was like, wait, what? Date as in date. Okay, what's the deal with flies? Do you like provolone? Am I gonna have to kill this one? What did I give to the fly? A weekly subscription, but he didn't live long enough to see it. That was dark. That was dark. Funny, but dark. Next on the news. A perfectionist in the bar. The bar wasn't set high enough. Aw. Next on the news. Buzzing sales. News polls showed that fly swatter sales have been buzzing. Uh-oh. I might just have to swat this. Next on the news, law-breaking semicolon. Didn't you hear? He got 2 sentences. That was cute. I'm sorry. That was cute. I'm gonna eat a yum fruit again, I guess, because, tough crowd. Next on the news. Bass of it? Or is it bass? Maybe it's... The man came from the bass fishing and left because of the loud music. Okay, we're gonna have to swap this, because, like... Or what about this? I'm like, maybe I just had to use... I have to kind of... I didn't want to have to kill him, but I think I had to. I don't think I had a choice. Alright, now we're gonna go back to that last buzzer that we had the issue with. And see what happens this time. I wanted to do the other 2 just in case. So we're gonna go here. Then go here. Wanna play squash? Good. You stay here and I'll get my fly swatter. That is not nice. That was not nice. Yeah, we're just gonna swat him. Because I think we already have a buzzard. That's why it won't let us, like, kind of like recruit them to our side, is what I'm thinking. SWAT. Not effective. The opponent has joined your troop. Okay. Speak to the lamp to turn in the quest. We kind of lost our music. Gosh, that was terrifying. Nicely done. Thanks. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still have to give Gackle a good scolding. Be careful, Otto, and don't forget to use your words. I haven't seen Gackle come up the hatch over here. He must still be in the basement. Alright, let's go and give... Oh, we gotta find the key, it looks like. Yeah, so we lost the music. And we ran into another bug. That's okay. So after the fight, we ran into a bug, and that's okay, because that's actually gonna probably take us out of stream for today. So yeah, that's fine. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the footage for this here. But again, that is Monochrome RPG. And it is going to be coming out February 1st of 2022. Again, let me go ahead and just say that the following live stream footage of Monochrome RPG Episode 1, The Maniacal Morning, is a demo of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game, which we ran into a couple of bugs here. But other than that, I still enjoyed the game, and I'm looking forward to playing it when it fully releases. It's something, I don't know what it is, but with that third bug, it seems to be, or the third buzzer, there seems to always be some type of a bug with it. But if you like what you saw of the game, again, if you use !GOTW or click the link here, that's going to give you the list of all the games I've played today. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed what you saw, please go ahead and wishlist the game. Wishlisting the game does help the developers a lot. It allows for them to end up in people's recommendations, as well as if, when the game releases, if it gets enough wishlist, reviews, and sales, it can end up in the new and noteworthy section on Steam, as well as the front page of Steam. So, when in doubt, please go ahead and wishlist it out. And so that is going to take us out of our stream for today. I do want to thank everyone for tuning into this morning stream. As always, you all have been fantastic. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a night stream. It's going to be 11 p.m. And we are going to be playing day 5 of Steam Next Fest games. And the games on the card for tomorrow are Dawn Grown, NU Card, Astro Ascent, and Die After Sunset. Then on Wednesday, we will be back with another morning stream at 10 a.m. And that is going to be Gustavo, Witches of the Arcana, Nedge, Pale Pals, and Blackberry the Witch. And that's going to be day 6 and our final day of Steam Next Fest coverage. Because on Thursday, I will be doing a night stream. So Steam Next Fest will technically be over. And so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to keep it simple and just start our gameplay of Costume Quest 2. So that is what's going to be on the card for the rest of the week. Because this is a morning stream, I can now actually look to see if there's anybody that I can actually host up. You know, maybe we'll drop a raid, because I haven't done those in a while. Because I normally tend to stream late at night. So, let me see if there's anyone on. And we will go from there. You know, drop a raid if I can find someone. And, I am looking. Oh, we'll go and, we will raid Odin Zate. She, I think, has been playing for like an hour, but she's playing Spirit Farrier. So we can go ahead and we will drop a raid to her. And return the favor, because it's been a long time since I've actually hung out in someone else's stream. So again, I like to thank you all for tuning into today's stream. I hope to see you tomorrow evening and Wednesday morning, for the rest of this week. But if I do not see you, please be safe out there. And as always, this is Ready Set Indie Games. Oh, we are going to do a raid. Just thought about that. We're going to do a raid. So if you would like to raid along with me, I'm not sure if we can actually drop our raid command. So I probably won't put a raid command in there because of the stuff that's been going on. So please do try to stick around for the raid. But this is Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.